What's up, America? Neil here with Jogger Farms Academy. Thanks for watching. We're going to continue our ground defense series. So today I'm going to show you what to do from guard. Alright, so I'm going to have my assailant come in here. The first thing I'm going to do is what's called guard. If you guys have had training before, this is 101 basic stuff. It's very basic because, one, it works and it's very effective and simple. So what the guard is basically, as Kim comes down, I'm going to wrap my legs around her back, okay? I'm actually wrapping my ankles and I'm tying them tight. The purpose for this, and we'll switch here in a minute, the purpose for this is obviously, it's not me against Kim, not a big deal there. But Kim is not as strong as I am, but what we're going to do is use her strongest muscles in her body, her legs, all right, to defend herself, okay? So what would a person here, so this person's on here, they're going to try to strike me or whatever the case is, right? I want to be able to defend myself, and I also want to be able to use these muscles, okay? So one of the things here is these two legs I can use to drive, okay? You seen that? So again, Kim's pushing aggressively. She's pushing into me. Maybe she's trying to strike me, so she goes to pull her arms back. Okay, I'm creating the space right here. Again, it looks pretty simple because I'm so much bigger and stronger than Kim. We'll switch here in a minute, but basically all I'm doing is driving my hips, okay, out and using my big muscles, okay, of my legs to press away. There's a myriad of different things that we can do from this point, but the guard is there for exactly what it sounds like, to protect yourself, the guard. So Kim's coming on, she's aggressive, all right, maybe she's going to try to strike me like this, so I'm using that to create that space. Really, really important. And then I can start using tools. So let's switch for a second. A couple things. How would this work out? So what's your natural reaction? A lot of times when people come into jiu-jitsu and they're new, they forget about these, okay? They focus on this. So here's a prime example. So again, waist down doesn't exist really too much. You're going to defend yourself with your hands. So I'm coming up here. No, defend me. Don't let me do this. Go ahead, stop me. Right? Because obviously I have all my weight. I'm stronger than her, so that's always going to be a lose. But where she can gain a major advantage is in her legs, right? So now the same scenario, I start messing with here. Now see, she automatically drove my hips backwards, right? So now from this position, even if I am stronger than her, I'm at a disadvantage here, right? Okay? So again, she's going to lock her guard up back here, okay? Again, very strong back here. She can arch here and keep this nice strong structure here. Again, using the large muscle groups, which there's not a whole lot I can do necessarily from here except struggle, okay? I can try to punch her, or let's say relax for a second. Again, I come in here, don't let go. Always keep your guard on. So Kim's got that guard because she doesn't want to open your legs, since we're going to show that. Once I do this and your legs are open, now defend yourself. Yeah, not going to work out too good, right? So keep that guard on there. Good, now she has that control. Let me, hold on. Okay, go. So now that I got her on here, she can kind of use that. Even if I struggle pretty hard, she's still able to drive it away to keep that space from obviously choking her or trying to punch her. Now, one of the other advantages, I know it's kind of weird because I can see myself in the camera. I'll make a video later on. The other thing from this perspective is timing is important as well. So think about if I really want to clock somebody, right? Typically if I'm going to punch her, I'm not going to be like this. Okay? What am I going to do? I'm going to come back and lay in, right? So timing is important. So switch with me a second. Immediately, I'm going to come right in here to guard, okay? Look at you already trying to punch me. What was that all about? Jeez. So I'm here, I'm locked in again, so I have that control. I can create that space. Don't forget, all we've talked about so far was pushing back. But we can also pull in, which is also important. So again, Kim's not going to just try to punch straight forward. She's probably going to rear back, right, and then try to lay one in. So a couple things we can do. It's hard for Kim, as she's throwing this punch, it's going to be hard for her to adjust closer. In other words, if I move back, she could probably adjust as she's coming to hit. But she's not going to be able to shorten it as easily. So as she comes in, punch, I'm going to come up here and take this space. Okay, and you can see right here, she put her hand on the ground, fantastic. I'm going to trap that, nice and tight, okay? Again, timing is important in this one. And she's just here, and I'm pulling, and she's resisting back. I'm kind of telling her what I'm doing, and then we're going to get into this struggle. But she's going to go to punch me. I'm going to cover. She actually fell over. But the idea here is I bring it in and I take away that space so she can't be punching me in the face or very hard, okay? So we're gonna switch. Always remember to pull that guard. Okay, so from right here, she's already got that guard on. All right, I go to punch. Now she doesn't want to, no, that's perfect, glad you did that. If she tries to do that again, so do it when I'm all the way back, right? Or you try to sit up on me, I'm gonna stuff her pretty easy. So she's waiting for my momentum to go from here to come in, right? And think about it, okay. Think about it from here, from this perspective. I'm actually helping because my energy is coming downward and she's literally pulling with her legs into me, all right? If everything works perfectly, it could be even better that I end up missing and punching the ground. That's really just a bonus. But the main thing is she grabs, right? You saw earlier, Kim put her hand down here and I immediately snatched this up. Now go around.
Like this?
Yep, both hands. Yep, there you go. And she caught my hand down here. Okay, again, what we're trying to do, Kim is trying to prevent me from striking her in the face. So she has the tools to drive back, right? And she also has the tools to pull in, all right, depending on the scenario. Again, where if I was going to choke her again, this is kind of my favorite film, I guess. If I'm going to choke her, my greatest advantage in this position is to be able to put my weight on her, right? So I'm not going to be able to choke her as hard if I don't have that weight situation. So this might be a scenario. Here she can either pull in, okay, or drive out. All right, and start working on those hands. Now, 2-on-1, so if that is the case here, keep your guard on. She drives back. She's going to use 2 hands on one of mine. Yeah, all right, to pull that down, okay? The idea here is she's trying to control the space between us and take away my leverage and advantage, which is my weight pushing on top of her. All right, guys, so that was our unrehearsed.
You can tell I'm not very good at this. Which is good, because it's good to show people that have no experience can even do this.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Well, Kim will continue on her journey for this, and then we'll continue on our OnlyFans page. So, you want to close it out?
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a like, a thumbs up, a share, a comment. We always love to hear from you all. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. Click that bell and make sure you select all so you get all of our videos. We also are on Facebook, on Instagram. We put our content on Rumble. And of course, we put all of our premium content on Patreon. Until next time, remember, it's always better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6.